evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, January 17th, 2012. I'm Jim Fuller. In tonight's news, Tullahoma citizens celebrated Martin Luther King Day yesterday. Construction estimates for the new Coffee County Jail are in, and state lawmakers passed legislation moving Coffee County out of the 4th Congressional District. We'll have these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6.
Say I'll love you forever at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Now is a great time to check out the huge selection of minivans at Stan McNabb Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Tullahoma. With over 25 on our lot, Stan McNabb is Middle Tennessee's minivan headquarters. And all priced to sell, like this Dodge Grand Caravan, only $21,830. The Town & Country is the #1 selling minivan in the country, with new interior styling and unmatched safety technology. Check out the great selection of minivans at Stan McNabb today.
I'm NASCAR driver Mark Martin. You know what's worse than waiting in traffic? Waiting in the emergency room when you're in pain. So choose the ER that's extra fast, ER Extra. ER Extra is specifically engineered to get you the help you need and back in action with race car speed. ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
ER Extra. Exclusively at Harton Regional Medical Center.
Welcome back. Tullahoma citizens celebrated the birthday of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. on Monday. Channel 6's Andrew Todd brings us this report.
We thank you now for the legacy and the life of Dr. Martin Luther King. We thank you for what he showed and what he shared to the whole world, especially this nation and this community. We thank you that he showed us that we can have equality, justice, power, and a bright future. We thank you for the great hope that was laid, and we thank you for what will come in the days ahead. We know that we've come this far by faith, leaning on your arms. And God, we pray that you just continue to carry us on. Be with us as we walk, be with us as we march. Keep our spirits high, keep our fight and our vigor intact, and we will forever praise your name and thank you. In Jesus' name we pray, amen.
I'm gonna let it shine. Two fine gentlemen this morning. What do you think about this event, man?
Well, I thought it was a great opportunity to call attention to the history and the legacy of Dr. King. I've actually been doing some reading of some of Dr. King has written. It's just incredible. It's really inspiring as to how he tried to communicate with the country, and I'm really just proud to be here this morning.
And Eugene?
It's always an honor to do anything in the line of what Martin Luther King Jr. has done. But many thanks to the people who came out to support this event. I think that's the most important part, is that we cannot let this thing die. We'll continue to live it forever and forever.
Tullahoma growing together. Together.
Absolutely.
All right.
In his hands, he got the little bitty baby. In his hands, he got the little bitty baby.
Think about what Dr. King gave his life for us to get along, improve ourselves, and all of us try to get to the top together and get to heaven together. But we have a lot to improve on. We can't be out there bullying each other and then our children bully each other.
Oh, sweet Jesus. And tomorrow may never be mine. And all for my sake, help me, Lord, today. One day at a time.
Initial construction estimates for building a new Coffee County jail indicates the cost should not exceed $19.9 million. County Commissioner Chris Byrd, chairman of a committee overseeing the project to build the 400-prisoner jail, described initial estimates as, quote, a shotgun number. It's not etched in stone. It will move some, end quote. But the architect and construction manager for the project said the figure is a high watermark and worst-case scenario, and the final cost is expected to come in lower. Byrd said the design for the facility, slated to be placed on a 44-acre site located on the Hillsborough Highway pending purchase of the site, is about 80% complete. Byrd said the $19.9 million figure does not include the cost of land purchase, architect fees, a proposed 2-bed maintenance shop for sheriff's vehicles, and the cost of furniture, computers, and other equipment for the administrative area. It remains to be determined how much equipment from the current sheriff's office can be used in the new facility. Currently, the committee is expecting those costs to add another $2 to $2.5 million to the project. State lawmakers have passed a redistricting plan that moves Coffee County from its home in the 4th Congressional District and instead makes it the southernmost tip of the 6th District. For the first time ever, Coffee County will not be a part of what has been described as one of the most rural congressional districts in the country. The 6th District is now represented by Gallatin freshman Republican lawmaker Diane Black. The district includes suburban Nashville counties and runs east along the Kentucky border. The redistricting plan approved Friday doesn't change the 47th state House seat, now held by Tullahoma Republican Judd Matheny. What was the 14th state Senate district now becomes the 16th district and includes Coffee, Franklin, Warren, Grundy, Van Buren, and Sequatchie counties. Matheny said Friday that he has a great relationship with Diane Black and looks forward to introducing her to our county. He also said that the ADC would benefit from occupying 2 congressional districts. An amendment proposed by Senator Eric Stewart, which would have allowed Coffee County to remain in the 4th District, was defeated. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader on 6.
Hello, this is J.D. Oliver from the Smokehouse on Mount Eagle Mountain. Me and my sisters Nancy and Betsy would like to thank you all for your continued support. This year we're celebrating our 50-year anniversary at the Smokehouse. In conjunction with our 50-year celebration, we are bringing Music on the Mountain every Saturday night at 7 p.m. till 10 p.m. featuring the best of Nashville. We have had some wonderful singers, hit songwriters, and Nashville's rising stars have taken the stage. Come out this Saturday night and every Saturday night through the end of the year. Make it a date night or bring the whole family. Help us celebrate 50 years in the community. Music on the Mountain is free every Saturday night at Jim Oliver's Smokehouse.
Hey, this is Sean Mayer. I'd like to invite everybody out to the Smokehouse every Saturday night for great music and awesome food.
Thank you very much, y'all.
Tullahoma Surgery Center is Tullahoma's newest and most complete surgical health care facility. The center combines state-of-the-art surgical care with efficient, affordable, and community-based outpatient service. The staff is committed to providing the highest quality care in a warm, personalized setting. The goal is to deliver excellent care and make your visit a pleasant experience. Tullahoma Surgery Center, the area's premier surgery center dedicated to outpatient surgery.
Tullahoma Drug has a gift for keeping well. You know about prescriptions, but there's so much more to tell. There's a gift for all occasions, for body, soul, and mind. Cards to show you care, gifts to show your kind. There are remedies and recipes and treats, you'll want to eat them. Stacks of books from famous cooks and spectacles to read them. Shades and frames, puzzles, games, dishes, plates, and mugs. We're a Tullahoma treasure. We are Tullahoma Drug.
Welcome back. Reversing a decade-long hemorrhaging of manufacturing jobs in Coffee County, local industrial leaders say production jobs ticked up by 4% last year. Coffee County Industrial Board Executive Director Ted Hackney says the county suffered losses in the manufacturing segment starting in 2000 as jobs started moving to cheaper foreign locations. Even steeper job cutbacks sent pink slips to Coffee County workers in 2009 and 2010, but Hackney says the area may be poised for a rebound rebound as manufacturing jobs in Coffee County increased by 4% last year. Strong demand for auto parts made by MTech and Viam factories in Manchester could signal even more growth for 2012. MTech makes interior trim parts for a Volkswagen model made in Chattanooga. VW says demand for its new Passat is better than expected and could result in added production. The Tullahoma Chamber of Commerce will hold its annual membership banquet this Saturday night. Chamber Executive Director Diane Bryant tells us more.
I have with me today two representatives of our host for the evening. I have Russ Spray with me from Harton Regional Medical Center, and I have Jessica Bailey of American City Bank. These two companies have been very gracious to be our host sponsors of this now for several years, and it's been a wonderful combination and a great way to celebrate the end of last year's last year's events for the Chamber. So we are celebrating the 2011 events. Eugene London has been our president, so we will be closing his year out, and we will be introducing our new president, which is Renee Keene of Rock 10. Here in Tullahoma as well. So it'll be a fun evening. This will be Russ's first experience with our chamber. Russ has a lot of good chamber experience, but Russ, if you'd like to just say a few words about why you think this is important for Harton Regional Medical Center to do this kind of thing.
Sure, thanks, Diane. And on behalf of Harton Regional, certainly an honor and a privilege for us to be able to sponsor this chamber event. It's perhaps the most significant event of the year, where it's an opportunity for our 400 plus chamber members to come together and celebrate the successes of the past year, recognize some truly outstanding individuals in our communities, and also just to kind of kick off 2012. So looking forward to a great evening.
Very good, very good. And Jessica as well has been very active with the chamber. Jessica, what are your feelings on the evening?
Well, we at American City Bank are, like Russ said, very excited to partner with the Chamber of Commerce as well as Harton Regional Medical Center and just be excited about the entire night. There's a lot going on, a lot of members, a great business networking opportunity for everyone in the community.
And it is. And the theme is a star-studded evening, and we are prepared to recognize a lot of Tullahoma's finest. It'll be a great event. It'll be a great reflection on the year. The date is the 21st of January. It's a Saturday night. It will be here at the Business Development Center in the Legends Ballroom, and I think there will be a little bit of magic created, and you will definitely feel there will be a red carpet treatment, as a matter of fact. So I'm looking forward to that. Lisa Claudio is the chairman of the event, and she has been organizing it. It will start at 5:30 with our social hour, and 6:30 will be the dinner itself, and then all of the award presentations. As far as auction items, we will have silent auction as well as live auction items, and we have a lot of great things coming together on that live auction. Tickets are $50 a piece, or a table for $500, which includes 8 tickets as well. So the awards that, of course, are the highlight of the evening is the Citizen of the Year, the Business of the Year. We have the Extra Miler of the Year, and then the President's Award. And this year we have a brand new award, which is the Loretta Welsh CEO Business Partner, in which the schools will be nominating their business partners for Business Partner of the Year. So we're really looking forward to the evening, and would love to encourage anyone that doesn't have tickets already to go ahead and call the Chamber office at 455-5497 to be able to reserve their tables.
And the Manchester Chamber will have their annual installation banquet this Friday starting at 5:30 p.m. at the Manchester Coffee County Conference Center. Tomorrow is the deadline to get tickets for that event. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader.
Our office used to look like this, but now with My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young, it's easy. We've made all of our files electronic and stored them in our virtual filing cabinet, which gave us tons of space. And Bob here, a big promotion. Melissa can pull files in minutes and spends hours on Facebook. And Kyle's confidential files stay confidential.
We're not totally paper-free, right? Thank you.
My Paper-Free Office from R.J. Young. It's that easy.
Hi, I'm Lori Thompson.
And I'm Mike Thompson, and Lori and I have bought the dealership back on Highway 55, Thompson Ford, Tullahoma, Tennessee. It's back, it's wide open for business, and ready to serve you guys in the community.
And we want to thank you for allowing us to raise our children here. We've been here almost 15 years.
We want to thank the community. Without you guys, we couldn't have done it. We know it was your support that allowed us to achieve this dream. Come be a part of the dream, something special. Come see us at Thompson Ford. Ask for Michael Lloyd.
Citizens Tri-County Bank has the checking, loans, savings, and traditional banking services you want. Plus free internet banking and bill pay, bank your change, Visa gift card, and lots more state-of-the-art banking services. We focus on the service and services you want. So you can bank when, where, and how you want. At our offices or from just about anywhere. Citizens Tri-County Bank, the only community bank you'll ever need. Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Welcome back. Tullahoma Mayor Lane Curley stopped by earlier this week to bring us up to date on details of the recent Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting.
Thank you. I'm pleased to present this just short summary of what happened at the City Council meeting on Monday night. First of all, I announced that Dr. Joe Kanan, who has served for the past year as a member of the Tullahoma Area Economic Development Corporation, needed to resign, so I accepted his resignation. I also made a couple of comments about the passing recently of former Mayor George Orr. We all appreciate his dedication to Tullahoma, not only when he was mayor, but both before and after he served as mayor as well. He certainly loved Tullahoma, and Tullahoma meant a lot to him. I also shared with the aldermen a map of the proposed congressional districts after redistricting. And as some of you might know, Coffee County is now proposed to be in the 6th Congressional District, and our representative would be Congresswoman Diane Black. I shared with the group that I've not met Ms. Black, but I'm sure she's a very responsible and a good representative, federal representative. So assuming this passes, and I understand that they're supposed to vote on it within the next week or two, then Congressman Black will be our representative. We want to make plans to invite her to Tullahoma and share with her all the good things going on in Tullahoma. As far as the regular portion of the agenda concerns, I was really pleased that an organization of the National Development Football League has decided to play their home games in Tullahoma. And it turns out the league is composed of teams from 6 other teams, I believe, in Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama. And they will be playing the Middle Tennessee games in Tullahoma at Wagner Park. So I think we always want to position Tullahoma as a destination and something unique and things that differentiate us from other communities. And I think having a team based in this area playing their games in the National Development League is a good thing for the community. And I look forward to their I would encourage everybody, maybe if you have an interest in football, to go see these teams. I also made an appointment of Sue Higgins to the Tullahoma Housing Authority. And I've known Sue for probably 25 or 30 years, and I think she will be an excellent representative on the Housing Authority. We also we approved a couple of beer requests. The City Council also serves as the beer board for Tullahoma. So we approved a couple of requests, and also something unique that I don't remember happening in Tullahoma before is that we approved a manufacturer's license. And we have a couple of individuals that on a part-time basis plan on brewing beer in Tullahoma. They've secured a location on Carroll Street, and they will be not offering at the retail level, but they will have distributors both in Tennessee and Alabama, and they will be based in Tullahoma. So that's basically a summary of what happened at the City Council meeting, and appreciate it. Thank you.
Mid-South Community Pathology, LLC, a locally owned and operated pathology lab, recently donated to the Motlow College Foundation in support of Motlow's nursing program. Kenneth S. Peach, MD, and John Parker, a trustee for the foundation, presented a check to Dr. Mary Lou Apple, president of Motlow, and Jan Rogers, director of advancement. Dr. Peach said, quote, "Motlow's nursing program provides nursing professionals to serve the people of the medical community as well as the greater population in this area. We are a small lab also serving the same area and very aware of Motlow's contribution. Every medical establishment we come in contact with seems to have a connection to the nursing program at Motlow," end quote. Parker encourages other medical offices in the area to join him in supporting the nursing program at Motlow. He said, quote, "It is our opinion as business owners that if we help provide Motlow with the best tools to educate our future staff, we will all benefit in the long run," end quote. Motlow's nursing program maintains an excellent reputation in the community for the quality of the graduates it produces each year. The program consistently has high state licensing pass rates of 98.5% for Motlow graduates compared to a national rate of 87.4% in 2010. The job placement rate for Motlow nursing graduates has been 95 to 100% since 2005. And don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include Keith Bailey with Action Air Plus in Tullahoma. Jerry Harris will let you know how he can save you money on your business phone system, and we'll have extended coverage of Martin Luther King Jr. Day activities in Tullahoma. All this and more on this week's Living. We'll be right back in a moment with more Newsleader.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
Tommy Anderton and Martha Jane Barton from Traders Bank to share why our Channel 6 viewers should bank with us in 2012. Martha Jane, I've known you to be employed at Traders Bank practically all my life. What is so special about Traders that's allowed you to enjoy 52 years employment?
Tommy, there are several things that make Traders the best. At Traders, it's like family as an employee and for our customers. Each customer receives exceptional personal service. At Traders, we're flexible and timely with our responses. At Traders, we listen and accommodate.
Martha Jane, thank you for that testimonial. Our New Year's resolution is to continue treating customers like family. It's truly why so many people never bank anywhere else.
Traders Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back. The Coffee County Manchester Public Library held their 5th annual author signing last week as 20 Tennessee authors were on hand to meet the public and autograph their books. John Gray brings us this report.
And as usual, the room's full of people, and we'll find out just who's here and go visit around in a minute and look at all these authors and people, creative folks who've written and done things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now I'm with Miss Cheryl Roberts, the director of the Coffee County Manchester Public Library. And Cheryl, this looks like a good day. This is the book signing with authors. How many years have you been doing this now?
This is our 5th year. We have started this about 5 years ago, and we decided that January and February would be a good time to have an adult reading program because we didn't have too many things going on. And we felt like we couldn't do it in the summertime when the children's program was going on because of all the work that was involved. So we thought this would be a good thing that we could do for adults. And we had some folks that had approached us about having an author signing for their books they were local authors. And so we just decided to take a plunge and do it one year. And so now it's kind of become an annual thing, and we even have folks calling us. Sometimes we don't have to go out and look for people. They call us and ask if they can come.
And you have folks not only locally, but folks that come from out of town, and some probably from a distance to show their books and talk about what they've done.
We have some big name writers here that their books are nationally known.
And you have Weldon Payne.
And we have Weldon Payne and Michael Bradley,
That's
and
right.
some other locals that are that have written several books, and they've been here multiple times.
Well, Cheryl, thank you so much for what you do and all the good work that the library does throughout the year. But this and this old cold time of year to get folks out and look at new product and get reading on their mind.
Yes.
Very important thing.
Yes, and we do have the adult reading program that will start on Tuesday. We're closed on Monday, but this will start on Tuesday. And we have lots of prizes that have been donated for adults, so we encourage them to read and put their name in the pot to see if they can win one of the prizes that we have.
All right. Ms. Cheryl, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And all the authors are back in the back now for a group shot. And this shows all the folks who are here. And we'll see if we can get some interviews with a few of them. There's our buddy Weldon Payne back there. And there's Michael Bradley.
We'll be right back in a moment with your weather forecast.
Here at Russell Barnett Kia, we do not have any dancing hamsters, nor do we have any sock monkeys, but we do have the guaranteed lowest price on all new Kias. Come by and check out this all-new 2010 Sporty Kia Soul for $17,995. Or check out this new redesigned 2011 Kia Sportage. No sock monkeys, no dancing hamsters, just guaranteed low prices here at Russell Barnett Kia. My question is, why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1943 at 75 degrees. The record low was in 1982 at -8 degrees. The average high on this day is 47 and the average low is 28. For tonight, we'll look for partly cloudy weather with a low of around 29 degrees. Sunny weather in the forecast with Wednesday with a high of 42 and a low of 28. Mostly sunny weather expected on Thursday with the weather warming up a little bit with a high of 52 and a low of 35. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.